Welcome, Joslyn Center Facebook Live fans. My name is Jack Newby. This is Interview Friday. We will be talking in a few minutes with Greg Murphy. But before we get there, I wanted to talk about a few things that are happening here at the Joslyn Center and keep you updated. We're going to be starting new check-in procedures. We know that during the COVID pandemic, and probably for good reason, many people did not renew their memberships because we were closed. Now we're having a lot of people come here and enjoy our programs. We have about 85 programs a week, so we need to have you update your membership. So if you haven't paid your membership, please do so and enjoy us, enjoy our programs. And your membership is very important. It really helps provide the funding that we need to make sure we can continue providing the programs and services that we provide to you. Also, if you want to be a Meals on Wheels driver, you can, it's very easy. All you need is a valid driver's license. We do a background check. So call our volunteer coordinator, Judy, at 760-340-3220 extension 103. And while we're talking about Meals on Wheels, if you are in the Palm Desert, Rancho Mirage, Indian Wells, and in the just north of the 10 freeway in those areas, give us a call at 760-340-3220 and ask for Bob Elias. If you need Meals on Wheels delivered to your home, we're here to help you. That's one of the things. Also coming up is Joslyn in Bloom, but we'll talk with Greg about that in just a minute. Also starting in April is our new Bingo Tuesdays. We completely revamped Bingo. It's at the Joslyn Center. Doors open at 11 a.m. every Tuesday. The game starts at noon. It's $15 for 10 games. And the nice thing about it is, depending on the number of people there, there's the opportunity for big jackpots. Also coming up is our Cinco de Mayo. That's, of course, on May 5th. It's at noon. We have great music and food and drink. It's very limited tickets, so if you want to go, be sure you stop at our front desk and pay your $10 for the ticket and join us for Cinco de Mayo. It's going to be a really fun event. And then something else we're happening is our International Potluck. That's on Wednesday, May 10th from 11 to 1. So bring a dish that represents your nationality and sign up at the front desk, and only the people that sign up will be able to participate. So we want to know the number of people that will be there. So again, that's Wednesday, May 10th, 11 to 1. Sign up at our front desk. And finally, coming up at our Wellness Center, sign up now because these classes fill up fast, is our Aging Mastery program. And in this program, you can learn positive aging by focusing on key aspects of health, finances, relationships, personal growth, and community involvement. People really get a lot out of this class. It helps you prepare for the challenges that you may face as you get older. And if you need one-on-one counseling, we also have our counseling program available at the Joslyn Center. So you can call 760-340-3220 extension 117 and talk to Alex and make an appointment for our counseling program. So that's just a few of the things that are happening here at the Joslyn Center. And right now we're going to talk with Greg Murphy. He's our development director, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about Joslyn in Bloom. And Greg, the first thing I noticed with that logo behind you is that green Tropicalia. What's going on this year?
This year we decided to add another layer to our event, just so it doesn't get too stale from one year to the next. This year's theme is Tropicalia, which apparently is how you pronounce it. Has anyone heard of Tropicalia? Maybe not. But Tropicalia is an artistic movement in Brazil in the late 1960s. And it took in influences from the Western world, so to speak, popular culture of the time in terms of music. And it includes, it's not just music, but it includes the merging of Brazilian and African rhythms. And therefore, we wanted to have that particular theme in terms of the color, Carnival, bright colors. The menu itself would be reflected with Brazilian influences. And it's just a way to jazz it up.
It sounds like fun. And when is Joslyn in Bloom? And
Joslyn
when
in
and
Bloom.
where?
Joslyn in Bloom is on Thursday, April 13th, and it's at the Agua Caliente Resort Casino Spa in Rancho Mirage. If you've been there, it's a great venue. We have it there each year. They have a great runway set up for us each time. And once again, we're working with Susan Stein or Susan Stein Style, helping us put on the fashion show itself. The fashion show, as you may know, involves models from the community, and you certainly may know a lot of them. We look for, I hate this term, but it is valid, quote unquote, influencers in our community. And we have a few surprise models. We did put out a list of the models in the invitation, and they are subject to change, but I can highlight a few. We have joining us this year will be Adam Lerner, who's actually the executive director of the Palm Springs Art Museum, which would be fun to see him on the runway. Dr. Conrado Barzaga, who was honored last year as part of our Merit and Pennant Joslyn Award. And speaking of awards, this year we're honoring Barry Kaufman and Margot Handelsman, who've done years of great work with us over the as a board member. Barry Kaufman is our treasurer, and over the years, he's done a lot to support all of our events. And he really steps up each time. So we're honoring him this year for his legacy of support. Other names on the runway, we are looking forward to seeing Candy Glickman, Craig Johnson with Jewish Family Service, Barbara Rogers, who's one of our board members, and her partner, Gary Geske. Let me see who else is on here that would be worth noting. Kelly McQuinn, who's our DJ Mod Girl, as you may know, she was there last year and will be here again. Patrick Evans from Local Media, along with Brooke Berry from Local Media. So we have a range of models to spice up the runway, and it should be a lot of fun.
It sounds like a lot of fun. And the nice thing about this event is it's not these willowy runway models that we see in some of these fashion shows, although that's fun to see also. But these are community members that have volunteered their time to help support the Joslyn Center in this event. So I also understand that there's a champagne reception or sparkling wine reception when we start, along with what are some of the things that are going to be in the silent auction? Any hints about some fun?
Well, we have a range of things for the silent auction. It starts at 11, as Jack was saying. Check in 11 to 12 as a silent auction and sparkling wine reception. We, of course, hit up local community businesses on El Paseo and in Palm Springs. And in fact, you've caught me off guard here. I can't come up with a highlight to speak of, but I know there's some interesting things. Golf packages and staycation packages and restaurant gift certificates are always popular. And it's great when we see them go for more than the value of the gift certificate. So we like to see that in support of Joslyn Center programs and services. But during that hour, you can mingle and have sip champagne and or bid on items. We're working with Charity Angels and Melissa Nielsen once again, who joined us for Wine and All That Jazz. She's going to help us promote this silent auction while it's going on. And will be joining us on the stage inside the ballroom once we get going with that program. At noon, the ballroom will be opened up for seating. It's a 3-course luncheon. And well, as I mentioned, we're presenting the Merit and Penny Joslyn Award. This year, of course, it's to Barry and Margot. And then we'll segue to a live auction with a few items and a race the paddle component. And then we hit the ground running with the fashion show featuring members of the community, as mentioned. And it should wind up around 2 o'clock. If fingers crossed that will happen, but that tends to be the case with the programming that we have and the schedule that we have.
And, you know, one thing, we're really happy to welcome back the Allen Foundation as our presenting sponsor for Joslyn in Bloom. It's really great. They have been really strong supporters of the Joslyn Center over the years, and it's wonderful to welcome them back in that role, and we'll be glad to see them. Now, one thing that's new that you mentioned is we're going to do a raise the paddle. at this event to see if we can, and that's something new for this event. So we'll encourage everybody coming to bring their credit cards and get ready to support the Joslyn Center in a special way.
Well, that the tie-in with that, which is coincidental last year and on purpose this year, April 13th is Make Lunch Count Day, National Make Lunch Count Day. And it's more nutrition-based, but we're sort of hijacking it and having it be both nutrition-based and Support Joslyn Center-based. So keep that in mind as you make your lunch count for both yourself and for Joslyn Center by participating that day.
So if any of our listeners want to donate items, maybe they have some unusual artwork or a gift certificate for their restaurant, how can they do that?
They can certainly do that by calling Joslyn Center 760-340-3220 in either extension 105 or extension 107. And we would be happy to help you with that. We hadn't mentioned the ticket prices. It's $75 for general admission and then $150 for VIP tickets. And that's preferred seating, and you do get wine with your meal for that ticket price. We are actually down to very few tickets left, so I would encourage you to jump on it by visiting our website, joslyncenter.org/fundraising events, and buy your tickets. Or you can certainly call us with the phone numbers I mentioned. Once again, 340-3220, extension 105 or 107. We'd be happy to take payment over the phone and make sure you're on the guest list.
Certainly encourage you, if you want to go, you need to get your tickets soon, because as Greg said, we are close to a sellout, and it's going to be a great event, and you'll be sorry that you missed it if you don't attend. And again, you can visit our website at joslyncenter.org, and actually the information about Joslyn in Bloom is right on that home page, and you can buy tickets right there. So it's we make it very easy for you, and we'd love to see you at this event. Anything else that we should know about the event, Greg?
No, but if you're attending, we encourage people to dress in tropical colors. Think about what you'd wear if you're going to the carnival in Brazil, not necessarily on the beach in a bikini unless you're comfortable doing so. But we encourage bright colors and to be part of the fun and festivities by dressing accordingly.
And, you know, again, we're very happy to welcome back the Owen Foundation as our sponsor for this event. What are some of the other sponsors that are helping us out?
We have Desert Oasis Healthcare, the Coachella Valley Wellness Foundation, Steve Toman, Johnny Krupa, and the Grace Helen Spearman Charitable Foundation. Barry and Margot, thanks again to them. Barbara Rogers and Gary Geske, Linda Blank, Barbara Mitchell and the Riverside County Foundation on Aging, Pamela Lieb, and a number of VIP table captains and table captains as well. I did want to highlight some of the fashions being featured. Susan Stein works with local businesses and designers for the Fashions on the Runway. We're working with Anika Brown Designs, Chrissy's on El Paseo, Grace on El Paseo, Margot on El Paseo, Rancho Relaxo, and Saks Fifth Avenue, along with Summer Colony Living, which is a great shop. I walked in there just to say hi, and I was amazed by what they had to offer. And Tommy Bahama, which of course is as tropical as you can get these days, and it should be a great feature on our runway.
Joslyn and Bloom Tropicalia, and we're welcoming a new sponsor, and that's Hot Purple Energy. So we really want to make sure we thank Hot Purple Energy for jumping in there and sponsoring this event, along with the ones that you mentioned. So a lot of community support for this event. It's almost sold out, so it's time to get your tickets. And again, you can buy those tickets at joslyncenter.org, and the information is right on that homepage. So Greg, thank you for filling us in on Joslyn and Bloom. We will see you on April 13th at the Agua Caliente Casino Resort and Spa in Rancho Mirage, and everyone be prepared to have a fun time and dress in some flashy colors, because we will be.
Thank you so much. Hope to see you there.
Thank you all. Thanks for watching, and have a great weekend. And we will see you next Friday for our Joslyn Interview Friday show. So thanks. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.